Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. We've got Shaka, Gab and Jan here, so that does mean we won't have any bad Sean Connery jokes tonight. At least I hope that's the case.
there were some bad ones.
Really bad.
I blame you, Keith.
I didn't help. I did not help the cause, so I'm sorry. I will not make any tonight, all right? First up, Mike, this is for you, Jan. So was Craig right? Ole pulling out the odd clutch win at the last minute to stave off the sacking pressure until the next batch of poor performances.
Yes, this is what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is doing. And I said on Saturday, I was asked, would you sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? I said, I will never sack a Norwegian. And then Gary Neville the next day said, I will never sack a former teammate of mine. But of course, I mean, we can all see that what Manchester United is lacking is that you can't see how they're going to play, and you can't see when they are bad. You can't see they are so bad when they are bad, if you know what I mean. When Manchester City and Liverpool, when they're bad, they still got a pattern there to be seen. But yes, I think we will see this for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as long as he is at Manchester United. And tonight was a typical Ole Gunnar Solskjaer night, under pressure, getting back, winning. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. And then of all people, Harry Maguire scoring a fantastic good goal, by the way, and make it 2-2. He can't defend, but he can't score goals at the moment.
No,
but he can't defend. I mean, this is not. But this
can't defend.
This is.
Go
Now
ahead.
say it, Shaka.
No, I
I'm
was just saying,
saying-
I was laughing because here we are praising Harry Maguire, you just go and take him out of the knees, yeah.
No, but it's interesting, boys, because and girls, because we are discussing the same thing in Germany. We're talking about Mats Hummels. Everybody loves Hummels. It's like everybody loves Raymond. That's serious in the USA. I mean, that is the same thing. But he can't defend. And because he's good looking, he got a best Cruyff trick of all defenders of all world. He won every title. He's a fantastic football player, but he can't defend. And yesterday in Ajax, when they lost 4-0, he was at least involved in 2 goals. He's a fantastic good player, but he's struggling to defend. And Harry Maguire, if you see Harry Maguire and Lindelöf, Shaka, tell me, would you be secure standing behind the two of them?
Hang on a minute. Do you know what he's done? He's just deflected all the attention off Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, hasn't he?
I'm put it on me, apparently. I'm putting it on me to decide between Harry Maguire and Lindelof behind me. I'm staying well away from... Isn't it strange? Craig's not even here and he's still haunting extra time. How was that?
Well, you know what they'll be saying.
You put Craig in. You put Craig in.
They'll be saying, oh, look, Craig's not on the show tonight when Manchester United had a big comeback win.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Speaking of comebacks, Gab, what's the best comeback you've seen live and what are your memories of it?
Oh, no question about it. The best comeback I've seen live is Istanbul. I was there as a neutral. Everybody knows what happened. 3-0 up at halftime, 3 goals in 8 minutes, and then Liverpool win on penalties. And it's the first European Cup since since when Kenny played. Unbelievable. Since when Stevie played, I might even add. Unbelievable scenes that I don't think anything's going to... I can't imagine anything topping that. Admittedly, I wasn't there for when Solskjaer did his thing in the last minute, but this was probably one of the most one-sided games outside of those 8 minutes that you're ever going to see, which is what made it all the more remarkable.
What about you, Jan?
Well, the key word here is live, because when we talk about comebacks, I mean, Elvis in '68 in Las Vegas, that was a fantastic comeback, by the way.
He's always got an Elvis reference, hasn't he?
Yeah. Elvis being away for 8 years, doing bad films, being in Germany, coming back. But I agree with Gab. I worked on that day. I didn't work live, but I was hosting that program 2005. You had a Norwegian, Jon Arne Riis, who played for that team, and that was an unbelievable night. I remember putting it over to the commentator, and I said, well, 2-0 is a dangerous lead. How dangerous is that 3-0? And we ha. And then they came back. A fantastic football night for all neutrals.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Shaka?
Yeah, well, listen, I think that Liverpool game in Istanbul is one of the greatest comebacks in the game's history. I didn't see it live. I wasn't there. I played at Newcastle. I was in goal. We're down to Leicester, 3-0, I think it was. Come back and win 4-3, Alan Shearer hat-trick. I don't think St James's Park has ever been as loud. That was a crazy, crazy night.
Nice question that was from Jonathan Millen. Okay, next, one for all of you again, and I'll start with you, Shaka. Ethan says, who is everyone's dark horse to make a Champions League run into the knockout stages at this point in the competition?
Does Ajax count?
I think it does count, right?
The truth is, who's counts as a dark horse? Does Atalanta count as a dark horse?
They should really. I mean, should we say an underdog then?
All right, I'm going to go Ajax, but then keep in mind Ajax were minutes away from a final. Was it 2 seasons ago? Mm-hmm. Do they qualify as a dark horse? It's not for me to say. But between them and Atalanta, I would like to see them. I'd like to see them go deep in the competition, just because of the football they play. Ajax, wonderful history, but we keep saying they keep putting together these great teams, keep getting all their players taken away, and then somehow just keep bouncing back in a way that nobody else does. I love what they stand for.
Geb, I would like to know what you say, but I'd also like to know if we're okay calling Ajax and Atalanta dark horses.
Yeah, I mean, one was a semi-finalist a couple of years ago. The other one should have been a semi-finalist until that late goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's down to you. I'm going to give you two different teams. I'm going to mention Salzburg, who, with this guy, Aage, they just look ridiculous every week. And the other one, have we already forgotten about the Sheriff fairy tale? I mean, I know they lost to Inter, but this is Inter we're talking about. Inter's got to go to their house, to Transnistria. They've already beaten Real Madrid. Why not Sheriff?
Why not Sheriff? What about you, Jan?
Well, I will stick to Salzburg. I was there live to see their game against Lille. There was a fantastic atmosphere in the in the stadium. And if you take away one of the defenders, who is Ulmer, who is like 34, there is an average age of around 22. And I saw them today again against Wolfsburg. And there's a big rivalry between there's little brother Austria and big brother Germany. And for them today to win against Wolfsburg, yes, Wolfsburg been out of form lately. I think they lost 3 in a row or whatever. But still, I mean, this Salzburg team is unbelievable. And the coach, Hislop, is 33. And they are on fire. And to see them today again, Adeyemi, just watch. He will end up either Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, or Liverpool, they say. And he could go already this winter, which was be unfortunate for them because they are leading the group now. They'll probably go through. But this team to watch is just so entertaining because there is a freshness over them. They were 3-1 up, but they were like attacking for fun. I mean, they could still have lost the game, but they were just attacking for fun in a high tempo. I mean, I guess that is that drink that makes them fly, I guess.
Maybe. I can't believe Jan didn't say Manchester United.
Oh, that'd been good.
No? All right, Jan. Will Erling Haaland surpass the goal-scoring record of Messi and Ronaldo? Not the two of them combined, maybe just one or the other.
No, he won't.
Why not?
Because if you have a look at the Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo records, they are so unbelievable. I mean, there is no one you can compare them with. You have to go back to like Dixie Dean at Everton, and not even I lived at that time in the 30s, I guess. But it's that the records of and just the stats you had there, saying that Cristiano Ronaldo, everybody said he had a bad season last season, and you saw was it 36 goals he had in all competitions. I mean, the goal scoring record of them is unbelievable. Yes, the record so far from Erling Haaland is unbelievable, but I think there is you always have to play for teams that go all the way in the Champions League and you will win trophies and everything. So although I'm a big fan of Erling Haaland, but I can't see that happening because we haven't seen something like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in the 100 years of professional football.
What do you think, Gab? Not anytime soon that we'll see those records beaten?
Well, not anytime soon because Cristiano doesn't look like he's going to retire anytime soon. But yeah, look, those guys are just two ridiculous outliers in every way, shape, or form. And I'd hate to go and start making predictions for Haaland or Messi or Mbappe or anybody like that because it's just really not fair to them. You know, let's come back in 10 years, Kay, and when Haaland is going to be, all of 30 years old. You know, if he's in the same time zone or area code as Cristiano, will probably still be playing at that point, then we can have a conversation about it and, you know, project in the future. But for now, let's leave Cristiano and Messi out of it.
I wonder what we're all going to look like 10 years down the line. All right. For Shaka, during warm-ups, would you prefer teammates shoot at you to get a feel for the ball, or do you want them trying to score?
No, I want them trying to score. You go through your warm-up routine with the goalkeeper coach. In my day, you do have the coach, and that was to kind of get you to a level. And then when you start doing shooting practice, you want your teammates to try to score. Otherwise, it doesn't get you seeing the ball as you should at full speed before the game starts.
There you go. Nice stuff there. Thanks so much for your questions on the latest.
I'd want Jan shooting at me in particular.
Yeah, I know.
Because I know Jan could never score me, even in the warm-ups. That's what I really want.
We do need Shaka in goal and an ESPN FC shootout.
Shaka, I am a humble man. You know that. I never think of my goals. 308 in 614 games.
Never.
Yeah, no problem.
Never once
that and Elvis.
Never once
Never mentioned that and Elvis.
Don't forget ESPN FC is available daily, and don't forget how many goals Jan Aage Fjortoft scores, because he hasn't.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.